Hello, Meredith. My name's Louis Savinetti, and obviously I'm in your class, and I decided to do my final project through YouTube. I just want to start out by saying that I think it's really cool that you allowed us to have this option because I'll probably never get it again, so I took advantage of it. The media trend that I really want to talk about was the free agency of NBA player LeBron James. I was going to say, if you lived under a rock the past month and you haven't heard about it, that's possible, but otherwise, it was everywhere. You had to have heard about it. Like I said, the story is about the NBA star LeBron James, who played for the Cleveland Cavaliers and now plays for the Miami Heat. But during the time of his free agency, no one knew where he was going to go, and that was the top story of every sports network you can think of. The main publishers of this were NBC, ABC, like I said, every sports network, but the one that I got most of my information, and I'm going to say 90%, was ESPN. They covered it 24/7. They had everything you could think of all the time. They had a countdown for when he became a free agent, not even when he decided. Everything, like I said, it was almost like when Brett Favre decides when he's going to retire or not retire. This was almost bigger than that. It was covered so much all the time. ESPN got very annoying to watch for a while there. The story was covered in a positive manner, and the reason why I want to say that is because at the time of the story, everyone covering it had their opinion of positively towards LeBron James because they wanted him to come to their hometown. The only people really interviewing were the 6 or 5 major cities. It was New York City, New Jersey, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Every single one of those analysis between head coaches, managers, and everyone was very positive. No one had one bad thing to say about him, and I can't blame him because if he had heard that, he probably wouldn't want to go there. So, like I said, the overall coverage of this in the very beginning was very, very positive, and throughout his decision process. ESPN, like I said, hosted interviews from former ESPN analysts, former ESPN players, managers, teammates, or future teammates possibly. Everybody was covered in this interview, and I think they did a really good job of doing that. I didn't feel there were any biases on this topic because, like I said, everybody wants them on their team, and when I really think about it, I can't find a way for it to be biased. I didn't really find anyone having that sort of feel or attitude towards it. And I'll say it once again, everyone wanted him. They were all, kissing his ass. So there was nothing really biased about it, I felt. The story was covered very well. Almost too much, like I said in the beginning. They did it nonstop. It was, like I said, they had the best people in there giving their opinions, all the professionals. And at one point, they had, if you watch ESPN at all, which I'm sure you do, they had an hour-long special on his 10-minute decision. So it was covered well, but my personal opinion was it was over-covered. I guess I really don't need to know that much about LeBron James. I didn't really think there was much room for them to improve on. I thought every single analysis on every network, especially ESPN, did a very good job. I didn't really feel there was much room for them to improve on because they were just giving their opinions and where they thought he was going to be going. So, and like I said, they fully covered it once again. I got to talk about that because that's the reason why I picked it, is because it was on there so much. And that was pretty much the media trend I wanted to talk about. And like I said, now that he had decided to go to the Miami Heat. Of course, there were some biased opinions on his old owner's side, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Had a few nasty things to say. People went a little crazy. They had jersey burnings in the parking lots of the arena. Got a little out of hand. So that's pretty much my final project. I wish you best of luck at your new job, and take care.